As a festival director, you kind of have to understand everybody's role, and that doesn't mean to say that you have to have done it, but you have to have the kind of knowledge and the experience to know what it takes to oversee the whole festival, whether that is from an artist's point of view, from a technician's point of view, from a collaborator's point of view. It's good to have as much knowledge as possible about the complete event as possible. So I would say I've learnt it over the years of being in show business. So I started as a dancer. I was trained as a professional dancer, and I worked in the industry for several years. And then I became a production manager, company manager, and then a production manager. And so I managed a lot of events and a lot of shows and productions. So you kind of gain the knowledge and the experience as you're going along throughout your career, I think. You need as much experience as you can get in order to understand what the actual event is. And the smaller the event, obviously the more manageable that is. The larger the event, the more complex it is. So I would say you need as much experience as you can possibly get working with and for other festivals or other arts organisations to learn the ropes as you go. I think there's lots of things that I love about what I do. Obviously, I'm working in an industry which I'm really passionate about, so I couldn't imagine doing anything else. I love working with people. I love working with the artists, so a lot of the ideas come from conversations that we have about what we're going to do. Because we normally have this amazing backdrop. We've got an urban space, or we've got a beautiful coastal space, and it's about looking and having those kind of debates about what we want to do and how we want to kind of bring it to life for a public audience. And I just like making things happen. That's what I love to do. I love to have an idea and then bring it to life. 3 things you need to be a festival director. Patience, good communication skills. You need to be a visionary because it's your vision. You've got to see that vision and you've got to make everybody else believe that vision. That's 3 things, but I think there's more than 3 things. I would say that my advice to anybody that wants to work in this industry is to get as much knowledge and as much experience as you can. So if you're starting out or you're thinking about starting out, I would suggest that you volunteer on an event or on a festival. I would suggest the best thing that you can do is just go out there and do it, because you need to learn on the job. You can read a book, you can study it, but actually when you're on the job and when you're actually out there doing it, you will learn so much more. I think more importantly, I'd like to say that if you don't expect to see a job description for a festival director, because they're very few and far between, I would say that if you've got an idea for an event or a festival, go and do it, make it happen. Because we need people like you.